Hello guys, welcome to Milero Design. So in front of you there is Yamaha Aerox and we are going to see how to draw it. Okay, so most important part is understanding the proportions, and every scooters or motorcycle proportion starts with wheels or circles. So you can see in front of you the first circle and the first wheel and the second wheel has drawn, and there in between there is a gap of 1.5 wheels or 1.5 circles almost. Okay, so you can just consider the proportion as shown in the video. Now the next part is to draw the handle height. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to draw another wheel on the first wheel, as you can see, and same the line, another line is going to start from the second wheel, almost half of the circle. Okay, and there you can see the point you will get, and you will just connect the center of the first wheel and the handle height. Okay, as you can see, that is drawn in green color. It is called as front fork. After that, we are going to divide the second circle, as you can see, and next step is to now the next step is to get the height of the seat, and the seat is starting exactly little bit above the second circle and ahead of the half of the circle, as you can see, and simultaneously on another side the seat ending at the center of the wheel of the last wheel. Okay, all this thing is important to get the proportions. So all wheels deciding the proportions, and we are getting the various points, and these things we are going to apply while sketching. Right now the study is to understand whole proportions. As you can see, this is called as the frame. So from front fork and whole wheel vehicle is dependent on this frame, chassis we call, and simultaneously chassis and the rear wheel is connected with the swing arm. So green color, you can see it is called as a swing arm. It is starting from the center of the rear wheel until the point. Okay, next part is to get the bottom line of the or the clearance line of the vehicle. So it is starting exactly below, little bit, we can say, the center of the wheel. We have drawn in the green color, as you can see. Now various points we have got, and the starting point, the nodes, you can see in the green color we are drawing that thing. It is exactly in front of the headlamps, so it is starting exactly above the front wheel and little bit ahead, or you can say the top circles centers, near to the top circle center. Okay, mistakenly I have written down the node starting point, so it's a node starting point of the vehicle. Various points we got simultaneously. The seat heights, front height and rear height is little different. You have to find it out where is the seat. And most important part, you can see the angular green lines. These are the stances. So every motorcycle, every design having the stances, which depicts the aggressiveness, which depicts the design language. Here it's a sporty kind of scooter, and the stances are at angle, and these are the aggressive stances. We call it as design stances. So all design, all the language, all the form is dependent on these lines. Now decrease the opacity, and we are starting drawing the first circle ground line. Next step is to draw various wheels, like second wheel, third wheel. So third is, and the fourth wheel, which is almost starting from the half of the third wheel, as you can see. And later on we are going to draw the above wheel on the first wheel to get a proportions of the vehicle, like handlebar, nose point, seat height, ground line. And one more part which which was missing is the suspensions. So suspensions also you have to take care. So initially you have to take care of all the frame and proportions, and then you can get the volume of the vehicle. Okay, so right now we are drawing the circles, we are getting the center and handlebar height like this, and connecting this front, like front wheel center to the that point, it is called as handlebar or the front fork. Now creating the frame, because frame is most important, and simultaneously this ground line is there, we have drawn. So this is how the frame we are going to consider at this location. As earlier we have discussed about the seat height, so from the second wheel to the rear wheel we can draw the line to consider the seat height. So these are the points we are getting, and on the basis of that our final volume would be finalized. So these 2 points I have drawn from the rear center and to the third wheel, it is called a swing arm. So this is the frame. Actually all the scooters almost having same kind of frame. It depends on vehicle and company, which is called a chassis as well. So almost we have done with the things. Nose point is also there, we are going to, and then these stances we have to consider. So aggressive stances again, and we can start with getting volume of the scooter, cause once the volume is finalized, then we can start giving the details of design or the form. Now here we are starting to get the volume. As you can see the original sketch or original scooter, and we are just getting that points, connecting all the lines, nose, front portion, handlebar, seat. So once we got a frame, once we got a volume, then we are going to start with the detailing. Okay, make sure that all lines are very much confident whatever you are drawing. Okay, don't try to draw small lines, just try to cover it in one stroke. Okay, cause line quality is most important part in sketching. First is proportion, second is line quality. Okay, and shades and shadows when it comes to side view, and in perspective you have to work upon proportions, perspective as well. Okay, cause whatever we are drawing, it should be visible, it should be understandable, all forms. Okay, now here we have almost got the volume. Okay, and on the basis of this we are going to give the further details over it. This is the suspension from rear wheel to this end portion of the vehicle. Now further step is to add detailing. Observe the vehicle, see the stances, and start approaching likewise. Okay, the headlamps, the front portion, the bottom, the footrest, seat. See how dynamic design is. Okay, so here in this video you are going to learn this side view of the scooter. Now here, once we got the final volume, we just lower the opacity and start giving the detailing, as you can see. Now the next video would be of how to draw this Aerox in isometric manner, 3/4 view we call say, like front and rear.